All right, so I probably get this question 100 times a week or more. Literally everyone and their brother who watches my videos, mainly non-subscribers, want to know where they can go to buy wholesale, buy bulk, and they just want to say, hey, where do I buy 1,000 Versace shirts for $1 that I can make $1,000 a piece on and get rich overnight? And my answer, I always feel like I'm being mean to people, where I'm like, it's not that easy. If it was, everyone would be doing it. We'd all be rich. And I don't really give them an answer. Now, there's some well-known websites that we're going to go into today. I've done a little bit on them, but I'm going to go into depth with them and show you those websites today. The two that everyone knows about, bulk.com, BULQ.com, and liquidation.com. Also, one people seem to ask a lot about is Walmart Liquidations, which I'll bring up that website as well. It's a popular one. There are other websites you have to Google, research, do your work. But the reason it's not so easy, you're gonna see in a second when we go through all these websites, just how many there are, how much merchandise they have, how some of them are just pure junk that you would get from China. Call it the Alibaba of liquidations and wholesales. No different than going on Alibaba or AliExpress and buying stuff direct from China. Just because an item comes from China doesn't mean it's junk necessarily, but for the most part, these websites, these dollar deals and 50-cent items and stuff off Ali are typically junk, especially anything that you plug into or put on your face, anything that could do harm, if it could melt your phone. Those things are items that you should shy away from and stay away from if you're buying them from, you know, exported out of or imported from out of the country. If you're buying, you know, a little rubber cell phone case to go over your phone, it's not gonna be the best, but it's not gonna harm your phone for the most part. If you're buying, you know, some wholesale candles or something, probably okay, as long as they don't have lead in them, I guess. You know, you can kind of get a good sense of what items are good to buy and what aren't to buy. But when you see these, commentary from our dogs, if you see these websites where, you know, stuff just looks cheap, go with your gut, it probably is. And then when you see websites like Walmart or Home Depot Liquidations, bulk and liquidation.com, not all of their items, but for the most part, those are going to be higher quality things. So I'm gonna show you the websites right now. We're gonna go over several of the popular ones, the ones you guys ask me about constantly, and hopefully this gives you an idea of just how much time and research and how much work it takes to find a good supply of good items at a good price that you can actually sell and make money on. And then once you've done all the research, the work, you've paid for it, you've imported it, now you gotta sort it and still list it and photograph it and sell it and ship it. And that's why wholesale isn't necessarily quite as easy as some people would make it out to be. Now, is it easier to source stuff and get it all in one bulk purchase? Of course, you save time, you make money. And if you can find items that are quantity, you know, where you're buying a pallet of X and it's 100 of these, 100 of those, 100 of that. Now that is the sort of thing you want to look for. And sometimes you can find that, sometimes you can't. So we're going to start with the lowest end websites and we'll work our way up to the better websites in my opinion. And then you guys will have to do your own research at another time to figure out what's good for you and what's not. Also remember that this takes more than just $20 like you can take going into a thrift store and buying clothes or buying video games or buying whatever and walking out with them to sell them. This does take a little bit of money, so keep that in mind. All right, so we're gonna start with this company called HJ Liquidators Closeouts Incorporated, 25 years. This is their website. And so they are out of Illinois. They are local US company, but you can see as we go down their list of products here, look, it starts with, I think I'm in the kids and toys section, I am. Fidget spinners for $1 per piece. Light up fidget spinners, which are so 2 years ago. Wood Chinese checker game with wooden pegs. Some rubber band set, you know, $2 a piece. You could tell this is all Chinese imported, just whatever. And if we go back and we get out of the toy section, look, a pallet deal of 10,000 LED super bright misprint metal push button flashlight keychains, 15 cents each. I mean, that's incredible. I mean, 15 cents. What is this? This is a Goodyear natural drying genuine leather chamois ball, 50 cents a piece. I mean, could you make money on this stuff? Maybe. Look, potluck mystery closeout palette of assorted merchandise, $400. Some misprint. I mean, this place is got just an entire mix, mosh, mash. The chances of making money on this is gonna be tough, like very tough. Some of it you don't know what you're getting. Some of it's Chinese. Some of it's misprints. This kind of website you have to be careful of. I'm not saying you couldn't make money on it, but just be careful and make sure you do your due diligence and research. Let's go to the second one, which is Dhgate. This is one that a few of you have emailed me about, asked about, and are familiar with. So this place, obviously you can see they have electronics and cell phones and lights and hair products and automobiles and motors, wedding events, things, everything along that line. Left-hand side, home and garden, fashion, bags, shoes, accessories. Let's look at that. 258 items in this category. Women's adult scarf, girls wholesale. So they're using a bunch of keywords. $372 a piece. Discounted polarized sunglasses, $16 to $20. Not seeing a whole lot of room on this side of things. Let's go to the cell phone and accessory section. Here's some braided charging cables for iPhones or for Type-C Samsung S7, S8s. 66 cents to 91 cents for braided. Ships out within 4 business days. Minimum order 100 pieces. So that's not bad because you're talking about getting this lot for less than $100 plus shipping, of course. And then you can scroll down and you'll see all of these different items available. These are, you know, electronic ones that you have to be very cautious about. They have refurbished Samsung Galaxy Note 4s. Yeah, I wouldn't dare buy cell phones from a company like this or watches or anything like that. Dhgate has a ton of categories, ton of items. You can go to electronics. You can see preheating battery for vape pens. I'm sure that's one of their best sellers. They sell a lot of that stuff. You can go to like page 10 and portable speakers, waterproof, $17. I mean, it just seems like general, you know, electronics, not really brand specific, that they're trying to sell for a price that's too much. So, again, Dhgate, one you'd have to do a ton of research on, just a lot of research, but you can see how hard it would be and how much stuff they offer. And some of it's legit and some of it's, you know, exported, imported, some of it's brand name, some of it's not, some of it's multi-quantity. You know, minimum order on these speakers is only 2 pieces. Minimum order on these authentic replacements for vapors, 160 pieces. So you're going to spend some money on some of this. Let's move over to the one that all of you know about. It's bulk.com, B-U-L-Q. Here it is. I'm logged into my bulk account. I have purchased from bulk in the past, and some of it I did good on, and some of it I did terrible on. Let's just open, actually, let's go ahead and open the apparel and accessories section. So here is some women's apparel. It is $368 plus $30 shipping. The original retail is $24.65, so you're paying $398 for 77 items, which comes out to $5.17 an item. These are brand new, so let's view the lot. These are never been opened, brand new, 77 items, and then they have a manifest. So you can see, look, Airwaves, ladies' faith tunics, graphic tees. There it is. Quantity 3, quantity 1 of this, 1 of this. So Spalding, 1 pair of Spalding leggings. And so here is a place you can download the complete manifest. You can see what they have, but you're paying $5.17 a piece for these. You know, break even is $10. Could you sell these for $15 and $20 an item? I don't think so. Brand new or not, I don't think a lot of these are going to sell for $15 to $20, even brand new. So here's a women's apparel with 85 pieces in it, $2,000 original price. $806 is your price. That's $948 an item. So we're going to scroll down and look at this, $948 an item. And you guys can go on this website and do exactly what I'm doing right now. So here's a women's ribbed hooded duster from Exhilaration, $9. You're paying 3 of these. You're paying $28 for 3 of these. No way you're going to be able to sell that. Let's keep going. Champion sports bras for $9. Do you see what I'm saying about, like, when I talk about how you need to be very careful, read manifest? This is what people don't understand. They don't actually go on these websites and look at this stuff. And then when they do, they realize, like, wow, this stuff is expensive. Let's go back. Let's get out of women's apparel. Let's go to, like, home and garden. And so, you know, here is, and I'm trying to find something, like, this is so hard. This is a lot for $106, 78 items, $1.36 an item. Possible cosmetic defects, some items functional, some not, and you're getting, you know, 42 pieces of egg decorating kits. Shopkins egg decorating kits. You know, after Easter, you're paying $1.36. What? You can't do anything with this lot. Let's get the heck out of here. Let's go back and look. I mean, I don't even know what else you could look. Like, this is just my problem with bulk. It's not easy to find stuff. I'm going to go to page 7. Here's some $112 lot for 16 items, $7 an item. Never been opened. Let's see what you're getting. You're getting 9. So you're only getting 16 total items. 9 of them are these orange gingham lumbar throw pillows. You're paying, what, $7 a piece for that? $7. You're getting 3 of these lifestyle solid placemats. I mean, this is just crazy. This Rachel Ray 12.5-inch Kusina porcelain open skillet gray. You're getting 2 of those. So, I mean, you could look that up on eBay, but chances are it's $7 to buy it. To ship that thing's like a $15 item. That's $22 plus fees. Break even on this thing is $25. This would have to be a $40 or $50 pan to make sense. So, I mean, you could easily take this, put it into eBay, which I will later just to check, and see what the price looks like. But you guys get the idea with bulk that it's not easy to make money on this site. You really have to do the work. So let's go to the other one you guys know, and this is Liquidation.com. And I think you're going to find the same thing on this website that you find on bulk for the most part. So you can go to, like, I don't know, let's go to general merchandise or clothing and accessories. Since most of us know clothing and accessories, let's just start there. Let's go to men's clothing. All right, here we go. Designer ties. So you guys would think that I'd be interested in this. This is quantity 400 shelf pulls from Texas, and the name is High-Tex. High-Tex, I know because I actually bought something off of them on eBay for my New Year's party when I needed that gold tie. So let's go ahead and click on it. And so this ends in 5 minutes, and it's 42 pounds of total lot. You're going to pay 5% extra for the buyer premium. It's a sealed bid. And so we look at some of these brands, and there's some J. Garcia, some Nordstrom's, there's some Kenneth Cole, Nautica, Tommy, some decent, iffy, you know, maybe brands. Now, see, they give you some of the brands that might be included are Burberry, but I can guarantee you're not getting Burberry or Armani. These ties retail from $25 to $150 each. They make it sound all good. Shipping details, it gives you that. You know, minimum shipping fee is $40 on this. So, you know, currently this lot of ties is going to cost you, you know, the $43 or $40 in shipping plus a 5% buyer's premium, and then you can make a maximum offer on 400 items. You come back here and you look, bid now, and so you have to make an offer. And even if I wanted to pay, you know, let's say I wanted to pay 50 cents a tie, so my offer would be 200. I have to take the shipping and other stuff into consideration, so I might offer 150 to try to get it for 200. And I guarantee it doesn't sell for that. It'll sell for a lot more. You know, here's some more current bid right here. So I think is there no current bid on that one? Looks like there's no current bid. So here's another example. Designer neckties closing today. Current bid $100. Somebody's bid 50 cents a piece on these ties. So there you go. And you can usually see the prices. So this one's a little more clear. Sealed bid. That's the one you don't want to do. Sealed bid, because you have no idea. If you do, you just go in at your top price. Okay, let's go back and look at women's clothing. Just give you guys another example here. Women's clothing. And I don't want to drag this video too long, but you know, 52 pieces of Taylor Swift tees and hand crocheted ponchos, sealed bid, of course. $1,920 men's and women's tops and shirts. $895 is the current minimum bid for 1,900 pieces. So that's a little more than $2 a piece is the minimum, plus shipping and fees. You're going to be into this, even if you get it for the low price, about $3 a unit. And so there's no description. Shirts have no size labels. Most shirts will have no tags at all. Some shirts will have tags. Some shirts with tags are not name brand. I mean, why would somebody buy something like this not having a clue of what you're getting, paying almost $3 a unit? So again, another example of how difficult this is. It's not so easy. Look, some pieces, but paying $3 a unit? No way. Okay, the last website, Walmart Liquidations. It is just liquidations.walmart.com. And they mix pallets. So I'm here on the main website. Let's look at the toys, bikes, home decor pallets. Retail $3,900. The final bid was, oh, we're going to have to refresh because that one ended. So that one already ended. Okay, here we go. So let's go in on this one. This is a retail $20,000 lot out of Indianapolis. It currently is being bid at $3,125. And the average cost per unit is $491. And so you can log in and see the entire breakdown. I haven't actually bought off Walmart's liquidation sites, so I may have an account. I'm not 100% sure. But it will just be mixed, and it will say things may or may not be working, may or may not be in good condition. You know, and you're spending, look at the prices of these pallets. $3,000. There's the $500. $17, $14, $21, $2, $19. Here's one for $226. Average cost is $5 a unit. So you're talking about, what, maybe 40 some items on that? Furniture, 7 pallet spaces. And so this is possible. I've seen some people buy things off this site and do okay on it. I've seen some people buy some stuff on this and do terrible on it. So another one, liquidations.walmart.com. I'll link this stuff down below for you guys, but I just wanted to give you an idea how hard it is to buy liquidation and bulk merchandise, and why, you know, thrifting is so good, because you get to see exactly what you're buying, you get to inspect it, you know what you're paying, but it takes a lot more time. So something to think about when you're getting into this business. If you're trying to do wholesale, the amount of money it takes, the risk, the unknown, the, you know, bidding, the who knows what else, it's all things to keep in mind. So thanks so much for watching. Appreciate you guys sending me the emails and asking about all this. I'm glad to cover it for you. Hopefully it'll help a new seller who's trying to go this route, or help some of you veterans that wanted some options or wanted to look into this stuff. Thanks again. Make sure you subscribe to the channel as always. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications. You will be notified whenever I post a new video or go live on Thursday nights. And until then, I'll see you guys next time.